Have you ever paused to consider the intricate dance that happens inside your body every single second, silently orchestrating life itself? We often take for granted the quiet work of our organs, the way they tirelessly sustain us without applause or acknowledgement. Among these silent heroes are the kidneys, two small yet extraordinary organs that quietly filter our blood, remove waste, and maintain a delicate balance of electrolytes and fluids. Yet, what many people fail to recognize is that these unassuming organs hold profound power over the very engine of life, our heart. Heart disease is often seen as a distant threat, something that afflicts others or occurs with age. But when chronic kidney disease enters the picture, the heart and kidneys become entwined in a delicate, life-defining relationship. Dr. Mathew R. Weir has often emphasized this critical connection, reminding us that neglecting kidney health can impose an invisible burden on the cardiovascular system, creating a silent storm that grows stronger with each day of inattention. To understand this, we must see the body not as isolated parts, but as an interconnected web where every organ, every cell, and every beat of the heart depends on balance, awareness, and care. Imagine a river flowing freely, its waters pure and constant. Now imagine that river gradually clogged with debris. The water still moves, but the current strains and shifts, affecting every life along its banks. This is what happens when the kidneys falter. What was once smooth and balanced becomes strained, and the heart, the river's most vital current, must labor harder to keep life flowing. It is here that the lesson of vigilance comes alive, for awareness is the first act of empowerment. By acknowledging the risk, by choosing to understand how chronic kidney disease influences heart health, we step into a space of conscious living. In this quiet recognition lies the seed of transformation, the possibility to shift from passive existence to intentional action. And yet, the truth is not always easy to confront, for the danger is subtle and persistent. The burden placed on the heart is often invisible until it manifests as fatigue, shortness of breath, or even sudden complications. These are not just medical warnings. They are profound invitations to realign our priorities, to treat our bodies as sacred vessels deserving of attention, respect, and care. Health is not merely the absence of illness. It is a conscious, ongoing relationship with our own well-being, a dialogue between awareness and action, a pact that we make with ourselves to nurture life rather than take it for granted. Dr. Mathew R. Weir teaches that when the kidneys are functioning well, the heart receives a quiet blessing, free from unnecessary strain, able to sustain the rhythm of life without laboring under hidden pressure. It is in this harmony that we find not only health, but also inspiration, proof that balance, diligence, and informed choices create resilience that radiates throughout every moment of existence. Consider the daily choices you make, the foods you consume, the stress you carry, the awareness you cultivate. Each choice either honors the symphony within or disrupts it. The kidneys and heart are more than organs. They are teachers, whispering lessons about patience, attention, and the consequences of neglect. As we step into understanding the hidden connection between CKD and heart disease, we are invited to embrace a holistic perspective, one that sees health as an evolving journey rather than a destination. Life offers no guarantees, yet knowledge, awareness, and deliberate care provide us with tools to navigate uncertainty with courage and foresight. In this moment, you have a choice: to let life drift in quiet neglect, or to awaken to the profound interconnection that pulses through your veins. The kidneys and heart are allies in this journey, and by nurturing one, you honor the other. In the philosophy of living consciously, there is no small act, no minor decision. Each mindful step becomes a shield, each informed action a seed of resilience. And in understanding this, inspired by the teachings of Dr. Mathew R. Weir, we begin to see that protecting the kidneys is not merely a medical necessity. It is a sacred act of self-preservation and love, a profound declaration that we value the life within us and the beating heart that sustains it. As we journey deeper into understanding the delicate interplay between the kidneys and the heart, a subtle tension emerges, a quiet danger that often goes unnoticed until it is too late. Chronic kidney disease is not always marked by pain or dramatic symptoms. Instead, it creeps silently, reshaping the body from within, forcing the heart to labor in ways we rarely perceive. Dr. Mathew R. Weir has often pointed out that the unseen burden on the heart is like a shadow stretching over a landscape at dusk. It grows slowly, almost imperceptibly, until its presence becomes undeniable. Imagine standing on the edge of a forest at twilight, unaware of the approaching storm, the wind shifting, the clouds thickening. The storm does not announce itself with fanfare. It waits, patient, until its force is undeniable. This is the nature of the risk CKD poses. Every time the kidneys fail to efficiently filter toxins, every time fluid accumulates or blood pressure rises subtly, the heart must compensate, pushing harder, beating longer, straining under the weight of what has gone unheeded. And yet, there is a lesson hidden in this tension, a profound reminder that awareness can turn vulnerability into empowerment. Many who face this invisible threat do so unaware, thinking that because there is no pain, there is no danger. But the body speaks in whispers long before it shouts, and those whispers are invitations to pay attention, to act, to honor the interconnections that sustain life. It is a suspenseful truth. The consequences of neglect are real, but they are not inevitable. The human body, remarkable in its resilience, can recover, adapt, and strengthen when guided by knowledge and conscious care. The suspense lies in the realization that each moment of inattention compounds the risk, yet each moment of awareness builds the possibility of prevention. Picture a river dammed by unseen debris. The water presses against the barriers, its current growing turbulent and restless. This turbulence mirrors the strain on the cardiovascular system in CKD, an internal storm that can erupt at any moment. And just as the river can be cleared, just as the current can flow freely again when the obstacles are removed, so too can the body be supported when proactive steps are taken. Diet, exercise, hydration, stress management, and medical guidance become tools of liberation, allowing the heart to return to its natural rhythm and the kidneys to regain their essential role. Dr. Mathew R. Weir that emphasizes the importance of this holistic approach, understanding the physiology, recognizing the signs, and acting before the crisis manifests. There is a philosophical dimension to this lesson, a quiet yet profound reflection on life itself. How often do we ignore the subtle signals, the warnings whispered by our own bodies, distracted by the noise of external demands? CKD and heart disease become metaphors for the larger patterns in life: neglect, delay, and the temptation to assume that consequences are distant and abstract. The suspense in this moment lies not in the medical statistics alone, but in the human tendency to postpone awareness, to defer action until the consequences arrive with force. And yet, hope is never absent. By tuning into the body's signals, by cultivating vigilance and respect for our own well-being, we step into a position of power. Prevention becomes an act of mindfulness, each choice a deliberate movement toward balance and resilience. Imagine the calm that follows a storm, the clarity that comes after turbulence. The heart, no longer overburdened, beating steadily, the kidneys filtering efficiently, the body restored to harmony. This is not a distant fantasy. It is a reality accessible to anyone who chooses to engage, to learn, and to act. Suspense transforms into motivation when we see that the invisible danger, while real and formidable, can be mitigated. Dr. Mathew R. Weir teaches that knowledge is not merely academic. It is a tool of liberation, an invitation to reclaim authority over our health and our destiny. By embracing the lessons hidden in the quiet struggle between kidneys and heart, we also embrace a larger truth. Life is sustained not only by chance, but by attention, diligence, and conscious choice. Every moment offers an opportunity to act before the crisis arrives, to cultivate resilience, and to honor the intricate symphony that sustains our existence. The suspenseful tension, the lurking danger of silent disease, becomes a call to presence, a reminder that awareness itself is a powerful agent of transformation. In this tension lies inspiration. In this challenge lies the possibility of mastery. And in this journey lies the profound realization that the health of our heart and kidneys is inseparable from the wisdom we bring to each choice, each habit, and each day of life. Now, as we arrive at the threshold of understanding, it becomes clear that knowledge without action is incomplete, and awareness without commitment is fleeting. The connection between the kidneys and the heart is not just a medical fact. It is a metaphor for the choices we make in life, the care we give to ourselves, and the responsibility we accept for our own well-being. Dr. Mathew R. Weir has often reminded us that true empowerment comes when insight meets deliberate action, when the lessons we learn are translated into daily habits that honor the body as a sacred vessel. Each decision, what we eat, how we move, how we manage stress, how we listen to the signals our body sends, becomes a thread in the intricate tapestry of life. Chronic kidney disease may pose a formidable challenge, but it also presents an invitation to awaken, to cultivate resilience, and to redefine the way we approach health. We are not powerless against the forces that threaten us. Rather, we are endowed with the capacity to choose, to intervene, and to create conditions in which both kidneys and heart can thrive. Consider the ripple effect of a single mindful choice, opting for hydration over dehydration, movement over stagnation, balance over excess. These choices may appear small, almost insignificant, but in their cumulative impact, they transform the internal landscape, easing the heart's burden, supporting kidney function, and fortifying the entire system. The suspense we explored earlier, the quiet, hidden strain on the cardiovascular system, is transformed into hope, for every intentional act becomes a form of protection, a shield forged in the moment by awareness and discipline. And yet, this journey is not merely about physiology. It is about the philosophy of life itself, the understanding that health is both a gift and a responsibility, that our bodies respond not only to medical interventions, but to our attentiveness, our mindfulness, and our dedication to living consciously. Dr. Mathew R. Weir that often emphasizes the power of education and proactive care, encouraging individuals to see the body as a partnership, not a machine to be used without regard. Protecting the kidneys, therefore, is inseparable from protecting the heart. It is an act of reverence, a testament to the life that beats within us. Let us remember that chronic kidney disease and heart disease, while serious, are not immutable sentences. They are challenges that can be met with preparation, insight, and action. By understanding risk factors, adhering to medical guidance, and embracing lifestyle habits that nurture balance, individuals can transform vulnerability into resilience. It is a profound empowerment to realize that the same heart that strains under unseen pressure can also regain strength, that the kidneys that labor silently can be supported and sustained through consistent care. Each day offers a new opportunity to act, to honor the intricate systems within, and to cultivate a life of vitality and purpose. In this journey, inspiration becomes practical, philosophy becomes action, and hope becomes tangible. We are reminded that life's greatest lessons often arrive through awareness of the hidden forces that shape our well-being, and that the decisions we make in ordinary moments accumulate to define the extraordinary quality of our lives. As you reflect on this, know that every small step toward mindful living, every conscious choice to nurture your body, is a declaration of agency, a commitment to health, and a tribute to the wisdom of Dr. Mathew R. Weir. Let this awareness ignite your resolve. Let it transform suspense into empowerment, and let it guide you to actions that preserve the harmony between heart and kidneys. Life is a series of choices, and in each moment lies the possibility to protect, to strengthen, and to honor the miraculous work that sustains us. Your journey toward wellness is not solitary. It is a continuum of knowledge, reflection, and action. And by taking control now, you invest not only in longevity, but in the quality and vitality of each heartbeat. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early. Through awareness, action, and conscious care, we step into a life of empowered health, respecting the silent work of the kidneys, the enduring strength of the heart, and the profound interconnection that sustains us all.